Hi guys, welcome to my channel. How you all doing? Hope good. If this is your first time on here, you're welcome to my audience. Thanks for coming again. My name is Marilyn Tingu and I'm a Cameroonian YouTuber based in Ghana. And on today's video, I will be sharing with you guys the cost of living as a foreign student in Ghana in 2022. If that's the content you would like to see, keep watching. These kind of videos are so important. I remember watching a lot of videos like this back in 2020, ending of 2020, when I started making preparations to come to Ghana. I was supposed to come to Ghana last year, that was January of 2021, but things did not work as planned. So I ended up coming to Ghana in 2022. So that's why I started making preparations and watching content in 2020, because I knew I was supposed to come in 2021. Now when I'm filming this video in 2022, we are in July of 2022 and a lot has changed. If you're planning to come to Ghana as an international student, maybe you should watch this particular video. New cost of living content uploaded on YouTube, and avoid watching the old ones from like 2 years ago or 1 year ago. A lot has changed, and I just want to share with you guys my experience and the cost of living as a foreign student in Ghana. By the way, I'm in Accra, so the other states or region can have different expenditures or can be different. The cost of living over there can be different, but I know Accra is like the most expensive region in Ghana. So the first thing I'll be starting with is accommodation. By the way, I knew of the rent situations before I moved to Ghana because of the previous videos I'd watched. Like, it's real. And moving over here, most of the time the houses, accommodations you want to rent are given maybe like 1 year, 1.5. I didn't see 1 year. I want to be honest, I did not see 1 year when I was looking for a house. The lease was 18 months they gave, and I did not even take it. And the house presently I'm living in, they requested for 2 years rent. Yeah, because I love the place. Also, my school, DCCA Ghana, also made it a lot more easier for me. Now coming in here as an international student, I didn't know anywhere, so they helped me. We even have a school agent who helped me to check out the location. So I really did not have first interactions with the landlords. And sometimes it's different for foreigners. Like, the fact that they know that you're a foreigner, they can tax you more or work on your ignorance. That was not my situation, so my agent did most of the negotiations, and then I just had to come and see the place, then meet the lady, and we made payments for it. Most of the accommodations, like the single room self-contained, I saw on back then like between 250, 300, 350, and were really like good accommodations. But when I moved over here this year, you guys, the cheapest house I saw was 350, and was the house I told you guys that I could not even think about it. And it was like they were even doing renovations on that. Was 350. It's even a place going for like 650, but it was a little bit far from my school and other places. Even my place, like, you guys, rents of houses have increased depending on the area where you want to live in. Some places are more expensive and some places are cheaper. For rent alone, to get a decent self-contained apartment, it will cost you about 400 and above. Like I said, it will depend on the place and area where you want to live in, and depending on the standard you want. Next thing I'll be talking about is the utility bills, such as electricity and water, which is really not that bad. Ghana has a very good system. Like, most of the apartments have the prepaid system, like you're paying for what you use, and actually use as much as you can pay. So there's no kind of exploitation in that, because you're individually using it. Unlike water has a joint meter and is being calculated per head, and I don't even want to say how much I pay for water bill, but it's crazy. It gets crazy sometimes. And from the news I'm hearing, the government is planning to increase water bill. So I don't know as of now. This is July and it hasn't been increased yet, but water is calculated per head. Now, depending on the landlady or landlord you have, some are really scammers. Like, some are scammers, and especially when they know that, oh, you're not from here. Some people really take advantage of this fact. Spray don't fall in the hands of such people. But like for electricity and water, let's say it can cost like 100 cedis or more, depending on how much you use it. You guys know the kind of gadgets that I have, but it's always in between 100 cedis or slightly more. Talking about food, the prices have increased as well due to the Ukraine and the Russia crisis. Like, Everyone is suffering, the whole world is suffering, and Ghana is not left out. The prices have increased in food commodities, perishable, non-perishable. Everything has increased. Right from the time when I came here in January, things were a lot more cheaper, and I felt, oh, people were saying that, oh, the prices have increased. Well, as of now, let's not even talk about it. Like July, yesterday I went to the market and I spent almost 200 cedis. To be honest with you guys, I could barely see what I bought. So obviously the price of food has increased. So let's say budgeting for food for a month. Now, depending on how you eat and the kind of content that you eat, like if you're eating more vegetables, more fruits, you tend to spend more. Like making salad these days, I actually spend way more. Avocado, eggs, cabbage, everything is so expensive. Also, I try to locate local markets that are way cheaper so that the cost is not too expensive on me. Everything, I spend close to 500 cedis, including gas and excluding if I have to go eat out or have my dates. So you're going to spend more if you're going out. But if I'm to go to a date, maybe to a fancy place, I can spend, let's say, 150 or more, excluding transportation. Going to internet, I don't know how it has been over the years, but obviously I know data is expensive in Ghana. Now, depending on how much you use it, that's how much you're going to spend. For someone like me, a content creator, I spend a lot on data, so let's budget 100 cedis. I also do research and a lot of other things. Now, depending on how much you consume, you can spend less and also you can spend more. About health, I don't know much about it. I haven't done my insurance yet, but I hope to check more information about it so that I can have that done as well. I haven't been to the hospital since I came to the pharmacy for Panadol or painkillers. I haven't had any serious health issues, which I'm grateful to God. I pray I don't have any. Thank you, Jesus. I'll start to contribute so that my skin strong. Moving on to transportation, I've said it a couple of times on here that transport system in Ghana, it's really expensive. Transportation, it's really so expensive in Ghana, depending on how mobile you are. Maybe if you're working from home, you can save a little bit on that part, but if you're someone who goes out like every day like I do, I'm a student and I go to school Mondays to Fridays, so I spend a lot. In the mornings I take taxi or boat or Uber to school, and when I'm coming back I walk. It's exercise. I walk, it's exercise, and at the same time I'm saving. It's really not that far. For me, church does not even pass in front of my house, so I'm left with no option to take taxi or boat. I spend at least 300, but usually I spend more. I try as much as possible to use trotro, like when I'm going to the market, sometimes when I'm coming back from church. So depending on where I'm going to and what I'm going to do there, but I try to really bring down the cost of, you know, me moving up and down. I don't go out if it does not even make sense, so I don't spend on useless things. I don't even have that kind of money. So you guys, I beg, subscribe. That's it for the main points, what I can remember. Maybe if there's something else, I'll mention to you. These are the basic important things you will be needing living in Ghana. So if you will be moving to Ghana in 2022 or 2023, I propose you save more, have the understanding that you will be spending more. So that's it for today's video. Hope you find this video useful, and please, if you do, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.